What's up, everybody? Happy Thanksgiving. Hope everyone is having a good holiday and is having a good Friday as well. We got a lot to cover today, including more news on Sam Bankman-Fried, also Litecoin pumping, what's going on there, and a little-known altcoin named Fable of the Dragon gets an affirmation from Vitalik. We'll get into all that in a sec. First, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter at bencryptoshow. Also, check out the episode I did yesterday, interview with Classy Crypto of mostly the Terra Luna Classic community. It was a good interview. I put it up Thanksgiving. It got a little bit less traction than it normally would, but definitely check that out. And then also, I'll be at Decentral Miami on Monday and Tuesday. If you are there, then come and say hi. Looking forward to meeting everyone, meeting a lot of people. It should be a fun conference. Let's dive into the episode for today. So, Sam Bankman-Fried, obviously, tons of different news stories going on with him lately. First, just an update. So we had the sex tape story last week. That was, an FTX insider. He said he was a former FTX employee who lost his job and lost a ton of money on the exchange when it went down. He was mad at Sam. He said that he had a sex tape of Sam and Carolyn. It was going to be revealed. He wasn't asking for any money or ransom. He just wanted to counteract the positive media attention with this embarrassing negative media attention. He gave a specific date, November 18th. He was going to release it. That date came, and then no sex tape. That was last Saturday, I believe, last Friday. Just another case of overpromising and under-delivering, not coming through with the goods. Assumed that he was just bluffing, playing a practical joke. Some people saying he was also asking for donations at some point, so it might have been some sort of scam. Who knows? No story there, but more interesting stuff. So as you probably heard a couple days ago, Sam said that he was going to be speaking at the Deal Book Summit next Wednesday, November 30th with Andrew Sorkin. And then if you look at that summit, of course, it's put on by the New York Times, and specifically their columnist, Andrew Ross Sorkin. So a lot of people were up in arms about this because the New York Times is the publication that put out this puff piece, an overly positive piece about Sam about a week and a half ago when the story started breaking. So clearly they love Sam. So what is going on here? Well, we don't really know what's going on, but keep in mind, Sam has donated $40 million to politicians over the years. So it's in his business model, his sort of modus operandi, to give money, give donations, establish chummy relationships with people who can help your career or hurt your career if they don't like you, basically. So politicians, obviously, if you're going to be the second biggest donor to the Democratic Party, then you obviously value good relations with politicians. So it wouldn't be too much of a stretch to say that you also value good relations with the New York Times, the number one newspaper in America. So some people are thinking, okay, well, was he giving donations to New York Times over the last few years in exchange for, basically just overly positive pieces, overly positive coverage, chummy relationship? Yeah, I think it's absolutely possible. Normally, I'd say probably not, but just the fact that he clearly believes donating to politicians is also beneficial to him. I would not put it, in the unrealistic sense to say he might also be donating to the New York Times or those organizations, or he donated to them in the past, and then this is how they sort of help make a profitable operation. Keep in mind, Warren Buffett says the newspaper industry is the worst industry to be in. He does not like the newspaper industry. He says the profits are razor thin. The internet is taking over. So clearly the newspaper industry is very thin profits. So as part of the way that they're able to generate additional profits is to, chummy relationships with very wealthy people, take contributions, then maybe sort of slant pieces in a slightly overly optimistic way. Possibly. Who knows? I mean, even Elon Musk, I think he deleted this tweet, but a couple days ago he put up some sarcastic tweet saying it's bribe a newspaper, stuff like that, or just some sarcasm there. I couldn't find the tweet now, but he clearly noticed it too. Then, Forbes put out this overly puff piece on Queen Carolyn, the founder of Alameda Capital, Sam's number 2, number 3. And then this is a crypto reporter here. He posted this message. He got a message from a reporter at Forbes, a real reporter, this guy, Richard somebody. And then he just screenshotted the message. What Richard, the reporter, was asking the crypto reporter, he said, we're working on a story about the happenings at FTX and Alameda, and we want to write about Carolyn Ellison in a nuanced way, given all the criticism she is receiving. I'd love to talk to some of her supporters. So does this prove anything? No, but clearly he's saying directly he wants to write about her in a more positive, nuanced way than normal. No, I mean, could it just be, okay, her dad is Glenn Ellison, the department head of economics at MIT. That's pretty big right there. He's not just a professor at MIT. He is the head of the economics department at MIT. That's one of their top programs right behind engineering. So could it just be they're a little intimidated by him, want to make sure they, don't kind of alienate the wrong people? Absolutely. Could be that too. A lot of different variables at play here. Sam was also invited to speak at the Benzinga Future of Crypto Conference in New York in 2 weeks on December 7th. That also drew the ire of some people. This appears to just be, I think Benzinga is just not selling enough tickets for this conference. I've gotten messages from people on Benzinga on LinkedIn. They're just kind of looking to make connections with people in crypto. They're looking to break into this industry. Benzinga is basically an investment corporation, just general investments. They cover a lot of stuff like stocks, commodities. Now they're trying to get a footprint into crypto. So would Sam's presence at their first annual crypto conference next week in 2 weeks generate ticket sales, additional publicity? Absolutely. So they appear to they just want to sell tickets basically. I don't think they're taking any money from anyone. Let's get in some altcoin news here. Obviously, not much Bitcoin price action. 16.5 again. 16.5 is the new 20, which is the new 30, etc., etc. I've seen that before. Altcoin is pumping. Up 43% to a 6-month high. Here's their latest chart. They had a big pump about 3 days ago here. So what's going on? So it's 43% month-to-month rise and then 26% in the last week. Part of it is they had their Litecoin conference a month ago in Las Vegas, the Litecoin Summit. So as I've said before, conferences like this always cause the token price to increase. People just talk to each other. They get excited. It stimulates a lot of development, a lot of partnerships, a lot of conversations. That's normal. So I think this is kind of what started their little bull run a month ago. And then also, this latest bullish turn comes 8 months ahead of Litecoin's third mining reward halving, basically a Litecoin halving, just like the Bitcoin halving in 2024. You keep hearing over and over again. Now, I don't know if Litecoin put out some recent announcement about this because the halving isn't for 8 months. So I'm not sure why it caused a big pump recently, but that appears to be part of the reason, part of what's going on. Next altcoin, Fable of the Dragon, up 54%, and they did a 5x in the last week. They went from a $500,000 market cap to a $2.5 million market cap. Big time, what's going on? Well, Vitalik tweeted about them. He put this in his profile here, Fable of the Dragon Tyrant. He put up a little YouTube video on them. He's a big fan of this project. He's been tweeting about Fable the Dragon since 2017, April 2017. So what is the Fable the Dragon other than being a crypto coin? Well, it's a 2005 short story about the aging and depth of Swedish philosopher Nick Bostrom. I haven't really looked into the details what the short story is about, but Vitalik apparently is a huge fan, and he has been a fan for a while. So it's not like he's just trying to, get this coin to pump. He's been tweeting about it since 2017, and the coin just came out, I believe, a month or two ago. Other coins are benefiting off this. Dejisaro Suka, they also have a dragon symbol, the way Fable of the Dragon Tyrant. So anything dragon related, especially on the meme coin level, is going to be pumping. Suka, they went up about 100% in the last week here, from 6 cents to 11 or 12 cents. So yeah, anything dragon is very big, just riding the coattails of Vitalik's interest in Fable of the Dragon. That's it for today. So no episodes this weekend. I will have an episode Monday, even though I will be at the Decentral Miami conference Monday and Tuesday. Find me there. Say hi. Looking forward to that. See everyone on Monday with a new episode. Catch you later.